This fruit was once banned by soldiers because it made them too aroused to fight and now it's doing the same thing. For men over 60, but no one's telling you about it because there's no money in it. One sip of this red fruit, and in 20 minutes your body could feel younger, fuller, stronger where it matters most. No pills, no prescriptions. Just circulation the way nature intended. Smash that like button if you're ready to reclaim what they said was gone. And subscribe, because the truth starts right here. They warned you that it would happen. That one day you just start to fade. That your strength would vanish, your desire would dull, and your manhood would disappear. So you accepted it. You blamed age. You stopped trying. You stopped asking questions. But here's what no one told you. It's not age. It's not weakness. It's not you. It's blockage. Plain and simple, the truth. Right now inside your body. Your blood vessels are like old, kinked garden hoses. Cramped, tight, weak. And nothing, not pills, not willpower, not even desire can flow through them. That's why you feel the way you do. Tired, flat, disconnected, not broken, just blocked. But what if just for a moment you stopped accepting that? What if you reached for something natural? Something already in your kitchen. Something that could reboot your blood flow in under 20 minutes? Sounds like hype? Tell that to the men who drank this bright red fruit juice and then woke up the next morning with a body they hadn't felt in years, stronger, firmer, harder. This isn't a drug. It's not synthetic. It's not a marketing gimmick. It's a real fruit, loaded with a forgotten nutrient, one that fuels your blood vessels, unlocks their nitric oxide, and restores the flow that built your manhood in the first place. So if you're sitting there thinking, I guess this is just how life is after 60. Stop, because life isn't over. It's just waiting to flow again. And in this video, I'm going to show you the exact routine, 1 glass, 1 natural amino acid, 1 walk, that has helped men over 60 feel rock hard. In minutes, and not just in the bedroom. In their minds. In their confidence. In how they move, how they stand, and how they live. So don't blink, because this isn't just a video. It's a turning point. Smash the like button right now if you're tired of feeling weak. Comment, I'm ready to flow again if this hits you. And subscribe, because this is the only channel that tells the truth about what men like you really need. Let's go. Now, let me introduce you to the hero of this story. It's not some prescription. It's not some fancy supplement. And no, it's not hidden in a pharmaceutical vault. It's watermelon. Yes, the same juicy, refreshing fruit you've eaten since childhood. But what you didn't know is that this sweet red fruit holds a secret power that's been quietly overlooked by the medical world for decades. In fact, ancient tribes used watermelon to boost stamina and virility before battle. They believed it fueled their strength, sharpened their instincts, and enhanced their manhood, and modern science is now proving they were right. You see, watermelon is loaded with a compound called L-citrulline. Now, that may sound technical, but stay with me. Here's what it does. L-citrulline goes into your body and gets converted into L-arginine, then that L-arginine boosts nitric oxide levels. And nitric oxide? That's your body's natural way of opening blood vessels, like turning on a faucet that's been clogged for years. The result? Stronger blood flow. Better circulation. And yes, firmer erections, without the crash, without the risk, and without needing a prescription. Watermelon doesn't spike your blood pressure. It doesn't mess with your heart meds, and it doesn't leave you with headaches or chest pain the next morning. It's gentle. It's real. It's food. And here's the wild part: when combined with a simple stack I'll show you later in this video, men have reported results within 30 minutes of drinking it. That's not an exaggeration. That's the power of nature when it's unlocked the right way. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow. You blend a cold glass of watermelon juice, you sip it slowly, and within the hour, your body starts to feel like it's waking up, not just from sleep, but from years of silence, tingling in your arms, warmth in your chest. And that unmistakable sense that blood is flowing again all the way down. That's not just circulation, that's confidence, that's power, that's manhood. Reactivated. And this is just the beginning, because in the next part of this video, I'll show you exactly how this works inside your body, using a story so simple. You'll never forget it. So if you're still with me, good. Because what happens next inside your arteries will leave you absolutely shocked. Alright, now let's break this down like no one ever has, because here's the thing, when you understand how this works inside you, it's not just convincing. It's life-changing. You see, when you drink watermelon juice, you're not just getting hydrated, you're not just taking in vitamins or sugar, you're giving your body fuel. Let's walk through the chain reaction that changes everything. Step 1. Watermelon goes inside that juicy fruit is a compound called L-citrulline. Step 2. Citrulline becomes arginine. Once it hits your system, your body converts citrulline into L-arginine, another amino acid. Step 3. Arginine becomes nitric oxide. That arginine triggers something beautiful. It tells your blood vessels, hey, open up. And your body produces nitric oxide, the same natural chemical that men had in abundance at age 20. And almost none of after 60. Step 4. Blood vessels expand. Nitric oxide relaxes the muscles around your blood vessels, making them open, flexible, elastic again. Imagine this. Your body is like a giant highway system. At 25, cars, aka blood, flew down the road, smooth, fast, no traffic. At 60, that highway is crumbling. Traffic's backed up. Lanes are closed. Accidents everywhere. Nothing's moving, especially down there. Watermelon, through citrulline, is like a team of repair trucks hitting the road with sirens blazing. It fixes the lanes. It clears the traffic. And suddenly, you're flowing again. Your body doesn't just respond. It reawakens. Now get this. One clinical study published in Urology gave men aged 50 to 70 a daily dose of citrulline. What happened? Within just 2 days, many reported morning wood returning. After 1 week, erection quality improved up to 66%, and for some men, results came in just 30 minutes. That's not a supplement. That's not some synthetic pill with scary side effects. That's real blood flow being restored by nature, all from one forgotten amino acid. Hidden inside a fruit you've probably walked past your whole life. So if this just clicked for you, if something in your gut is saying, wait, this actually makes sense, then trust that feeling. Because this isn't hype. It's not guesswork. It's science, and it's your chance to reclaim your body from the inside out. Comment right now, I'm unlocking my flow. Because once you understand this, you'll never look at watermelon the same again, and you'll never accept weakness again either. Let me tell you about David. David is 6'7", retired, divorced, no one in the house but a cat and a pile of unopened mail. He used to be someone, an engineer, a father, a man other men respected. But the day he turned 60, something started to fade. At first, it was just the energy. Then came the weight gain. The forgetfulness. The silence in the bedroom. And finally, that moment that every man dreads. He woke up one morning, rolled over toward the empty side of the bed, and felt nothing. No rise. No pulse, no reaction. Not even a flicker. That's when it hit him. Maybe I really am old. David didn't talk to anyone about it, not his son, not his doctor. He just locked it inside, smiled at the cashier, and started to disappear piece by piece, until one night, scrolling through YouTube like you're doing now, he saw a video just like this one. It said something crazy. One red drink could bring it all back. He almost clicked away, but something inside him, that tiny flicker of hope that hadn't died yet, made him watch. So he went out the next morning, bought a watermelon. Ordered L-citrulline online, blended them together and drank it once in the morning, once before bed. Day 1, nothing. Day 2, he felt a little warmer in his chest. Maybe it was just hope. But day 3, David woke up hard, not kind of. Not halfway, but full, alive. Firm, he sat up in bed, held his hands to his face, and cried. Because it wasn't about sex. It was about identity. About knowing I'm still in here. About realizing that his body wasn't broken. Just blocked. And now? David goes for morning walks. He eats better. He called his son after 6 months of silence, and last week he went on a date. He said, I haven't felt this alive since I was 35, not just down there everywhere. So if you're listening to this thinking, yeah, but that's him, not me. No, it is you, because David isn't some superhero. He's a man who just stopped believing the lie and started fueling his blood flow again. So ask yourself this, what could happen if you just gave it 3 days? Now you might be wondering if this actually works. If watermelon and L-citrulline can really unlock blood flow and bring back firmness in minutes. Why the hell hasn't anyone told me this before? And Wakas, here's the part where things get dark, because this red drink, this natural side effect free routine, it can't be patented. You can't slap a label on a watermelon. You can't lock citrulline in $1 billion trademark. You can't charge $500 a bottle when a man can get the same result from the produce aisle. And if it can't make money, Big Pharma doesn't want you to hear about it. See, pharmaceutical companies don't build cures. They build customers. Those little blue pills, they don't fix the root problem. They just force blood pressure to spike. Artificially, dangerously. Temporarily. That's why you get the side effects. The headaches, the chest pressure, the heart risks, the nosebleeds, the e-visits no one talks about, and even worse, they stop working over time because they never healed the highway. They just put a turbo button on a broken engine. But watermelon and L-citrulline, they don't pressure your body. They unlock it. They go inside the blood vessels, relax the lining, boost nitric oxide naturally, and restore the smooth flow your body used to produce on its own. No danger. No prescriptions. No awkward doctor visits. Just real blood flow from real food, backed by real science. So again, why haven't you heard this before? Because no one gets rich when you fix the problem yourself. They want you reliant. Hooked. Ashamed. Sitting silently in front of a TV, watching their commercials, buying their solutions, while your life quietly fades in the background. But not anymore. Not here. Not today. Not on this channel. Because we don't sell pills. We sell the truth. And the truth is this: you're not broken. You're not too old. You've just been misled by the people who profited from your silence. So subscribe now, because this is just the beginning. This channel is where men over 60 rise again with food, facts, and freedom. And the next truth I'm about to reveal could change everything. Okay, you've heard the science. You've felt the truth. Now here's the most important part. How do you actually do it? Let's keep it dead simple. You don't need a blender. You don't need to cook. You don't need a $300 juicer or a PhD in nutrition. You just need a glass, 30 seconds, and a decision. Step 1. Get the juice start. With 1 cup of cold watermelon juice, you can buy 100% pure juice from the store. Just make sure it's not loaded with added sugar, or better yet, toss a few chunks of fresh watermelon into a blender, hit the button, and drink it straight. Seeds or seedless, both work. Step 2. Add the secret weapon now. Here's where the real magic happens. Add 1,000 milligrams. That's 1 gram of L-citrulline powder. You can get it online for cheap. Look for pure L-citrulline. Nothing else added. No flavors. No colors, just the amino acid your body is begging for. Stir it in your watermelon juice until it fully dissolves. Boom, your blood flow bomb is ready. Step 3. Drink it strategically. Drink it first thing in the morning. Why? Because your body is empty, your vessels are relaxed, and it hits harder. Or drink it 1 hour before intimacy. That's when men say they feel the fire coming back the fastest. Some even say they wake up different the next morning. Bonus boosters, optional but powerful. Want to crank this up a notch? Add a pinch of cayenne pepper, just a tiny bit. It helps widen blood vessels, or grate a little fresh ginger into the drink. Amazing for circulation, it'll tingle. It'll warm you up, and it'll help the citrulline work even faster. Now, you might be thinking, that's it. Yup, that's it. No pills, no nonsense. Just a glass, a scoop, and a new beginning. Because the best solutions aren't locked behind pharmacies. Sometimes they're hiding in your fridge, so try it for 3 days. Give your body a chance to breathe again, flow again, and feel alive again, and if you're still skeptical, what do you have to lose? Accept everything you haven't felt in years? Smash the like button if this feels doable. Comment, I'm starting this tomorrow. And subscribe, because next we'll talk about 2 simple habits that'll make this drink hit even harder. So now you've got your glass of watermelon juice with L-citrulline, you've got it down and your blood flow's about to open up, but what if you could make it hit even harder, faster, and last longer just by adding 2 simple habits to your morning? No gym, no treadmill, no heavy lifting, just nature's original method, movement and breath here. That's what you do right after you finish your juice. Go for a walk, just 10 minutes around the block, down the street, even in your backyard. Why? Because that juice just unlocked nitric oxide in your blood, but nitric oxide doesn't work if it just sits there. It needs to move, flow, push through your vessels. When you walk, you pump that blood through your body, you send it where it needs to go, including down there. Men who add a 10-minute walk after their drink report faster results, longer lasting results, and a feeling of charge that stays with them all day. That's booster number 1 now. Booster number 2 is even easier. Take 5 deep breaths outside in the morning sun. It sounds too simple, but science backs it up. Morning sunlight hits your skin and helps your body release nitric oxide naturally, and deep breathing helps expand your blood vessels even more. A tug of there, like flipping a switch and turning the circulation on full blast. 5 deep breaths through your nose. Hold it, let it out slowly. Do it in the sun. Feel your chest open, feel your head clear. Feel your blood come alive. That's it. No pills, no hacks, no hidden tricks. Just a drink, a walk, a breath of fresh air, and a body that remembers what it was built for. Because this isn't about being 25 again. This is about never feeling 85. It's about being able to get up without aching, stand tall without shame, and feel desire again without fear. Every man over 60 deserves that, and it's right there in front of you. Drink, walk, breathe, reclaim. You don't need a new prescription, you need a new routine. You don't need a miracle, you just need blood flow, and the simplest things in the world can give it back to you. So tomorrow morning, try glass and hand shoes on, sun on your skin, breath in your lungs, and wait for that feeling, that signal, that fire that tells you you're not done yet, you're just getting started. Let's have a hard conversation. Because for some men, this video ends and nothing changes. They hear the science, they feel the truth, but then they go back to sitting still, to ignoring the problem, to hoping it'll fix itself. And here's the reality. It won't. See, when you ignore poor blood flow, you're not just risking your manhood, you re-risking everything. Because what happens when blood doesn't move? The vessels harden, they lose flexibility, they lose life, and without that flow, your erections, they fade, first slowly, then forever. At first you tell yourself it's just a phase, then you start making excuses, avoiding moments, avoiding eye contact, avoiding life, and that's when it starts. Silent isolation. You stop reaching out, stop going out, stop trying, and then depression creeps, and not the loud, dramatic kind, but the quiet kind that makes everything feel a little heavier, a little darker, a little more numb. And here's the most brutal truth of all. Weak circulation doesn't just kill your erections, it kills you slowly, quietly, systematically. Poor blood flow is the gateway to strokes, to heart attacks, to vascular dementia, to chronic fatigue, to death. And the worst part? It's preventable, it's fixable, and it's your choice right now. Because this isn't about age, it never was. It's about neglect of your body, your blood, your potential, your power. And Wacus, that neglect? It ends today, not tomorrow, not next year, not when it's too late. Tade, you've seen the proof, you've felt the possibility. You've heard the stories, now it's time to write yours. You can drink 1 glass, take One walk, breathe in one sunrise, and decide that the second half of your life will be lived with strength, pride, and passion. Or you can close this video and keep fading, keep shrinking, keep disappearing, but I don't think that's why you're here. I think you're still here because something deep inside you is screaming, not yet. I'm not done yet, and you're right, so don't let this be another moment you let pass. Stand up, take the next step, because everything you want is still inside you. It's not gone, it's just waiting. Let me say this as clearly as I can. You fought for everyone else. You worked hard, paid bills, built a life, protected your family, showed up every single day, even when it was hard, even when you were hurting. But in all that time, did you ever fight for yourself? Did you ever stop and ask, what do I need? What do I feel? What do I want? Because right now, in this moment, you have a chance to stop surviving and start reclaiming your energy, your blood flow, your identity, your manhood. And it doesn't take a miracle, it doesn't take a mountain, it doesn't take some secret surgery or 6 months in a gym, it takes one fruit, one scoop of powder, one walk, one decision. That's it. That's all it takes to send a message to your body. I'm not done. I'm not giving up. I'm coming back. You're not too old, you're not too far gone, you're not broken, you're just blocked. And when that blood flows again, when you feel that pressure build again, when you look in the mirror and see your chest rise with confidence again, you'll end this. Remember something that's been buried for far too long. You are a man, and you still have power. You still have fight. You still have purpose. You still have fire in your veins. You've just forgotten how to ignite it, but now you know, now you've seen the truth. And that truth comes with a choice. You can close this video and go back to the numbness, the fatigue, the fading, or you can drink that juice, take that walk, and take your life back, because no one's coming to save you, no one's going to hand you strength, but this channel, this space, we're to tell you the truth. No one else will, because no one's fighting for none like this anymore. But we are, so here's your moment. Smash that like button if you're ready to feel like a man again. Comment below. I'm unlocking my power. Subscribe, because we're just getting started. The second half of your life can be stronger than the first, and it all starts right now.